They're racing in Indianapolis. It's Rutherford heading for turn one first. John Cock right with him. Steva has dropped back. A.J. Foyt is in fourth. We're on the 100th lap now, and by the way, one more lap, and this would be an official race. This is the halfway mark, 200 laps on the 2.5-mile track. And there the yellow flags come out. It's raining.
There's no way that we could drive this track and keep it dry for the next 2 or 3 hours, so the 1976 winner is Johnny Rutherford. And the high game...
It's all over. A.J. Foyt literally like a man...
White flag, one more lap to go. And the historic checkered flag. The 61st running of the Indianapolis 500-mile Speed Classic is ended.
Bob Wills is still the king of Texas country music fans. Elvis, along with Willie Nelson, Waylon's outlaw band. But the king racing, driving, winning Speedway country fans. This Houston Grand Prix driving champion, A.J. Foyt's the man.
Lady and gentlemen, start your engine.
As he comes down the front stretch for the last time.
The checkered flag will be waved by Pat Bedan for Al Unser of Albuquerque. He has won his third Indianapolis 500, joining the names of Louis Meyer, of Wilbur Shaw, of Maury Rose, and A.J. Foyt as the only men who have won this race 3 times. A.J., of course, has won it 4 with his victory last year. But Al Unser now in that very exclusive society of 3-time winners. There he is. Then the yellow car in the lead. The next yellow car is car number 1, Tom Steva. But there's the man who won the race last year. Many people think he can do it again in a beautifully newly designed car of Jim Hall. The rest of the field of 35 cars strung out behind. Here comes the checkered flag awaiting young Rick Mears at age 27. He has won the Indianapolis 500 for 1979. There is Roger Penske, the man who owns the crew, and the rest of the guys. At the racetrack that's called the Brickyard, the checkered flag again, and somehow or other, A.J. always ends up as the center of attention when he finishes the race.
He's lifting his hand. He's saying, I don't know, but it's all over. He switched his engine off, but he's just a happy man to finish second right now, I'm sure.
With Mario, and look at this again, shuffling in the standings because of pit stops under the yellow, but the leader is the man who started in last place in this race, Tom Steva, who twice has finished second.
Number 4, the Pennzoil Chaparral, his hand in the air. Johnny Rutherford wins the 1980 Indianapolis 500-mile race. One of the crew members is on fire. He is running around, dancing around. He needs help. They're looking for help for him. Rick Mears is out of the car. Apparently a fire on Rick Mears' car as he comes in for a routine pit stop.
Oh my God, the terrible crash. I think it's Danny Ungaius. I think it's Ungaius, Jack.
And the driver's in the car, Jim. He's still in the car. I can see he's sitting upright. In fact, his feet are outside the car.
There's a spectator outside the fence. There must have been either fuel or a part of some sort that flew through that wire fence there. Bobby out again, and Bobby going out he passed a car. What's he doing? Look at that, he's passed about half a dozen cars.
Oh, James, that's
under the yellow, you can't do that.
That is a no-no.
Still not out. appear to be in pretty good order in the first 5 or 6 rows at any rate. A little bit ragged towards the back. And look out, a crash before the start of the race. It was Kevin Kogan from the middle of the first row, suddenly taking a hard left turn. Tires flying. How in the world could this have happened? Look at this. This was Kogan earlier. This is videotape of Kevin Kogan trying to talk to Andretti. Andretti appearing to push him away. He doesn't want to listen, doesn't want to hear. Mario Andretti very, very upset. All right, well, there's A.J. Foyt. He was just talking to Kogan for a moment. Had some choice words for him, no doubt. Now, Chris Economaki moving in on A.J.
A.J., how'd that start? Well, I don't know. He ran right square in my damn left front. What are you talking about?
A.J. Foyt more than a bit unhappy. And here comes the old living anachronism. The crew chief, race driver, team owner, everything else. He's going to work on the car himself. This man, really an anachronism. A throwback to the days of Barney Oldfield and Ralph De Palma, when the fellow would jump out, make the repairs, get back in the race. And the crowd here cheering him on. They love to see it when A.J. gets out and starts working on his own car.
They're loving it, Jim. But, you know, Foyt knows himself, and he's releasing an awful lot of tension right now. If he can get this thing fixed, he will get back into the car and feel very comfortable.
Okay, 25 years at Indy. Right. Could this be his last year? Well, he's never said so, but some year has to be his last year.
All right.
He may do it.
Yeah, he may. He's that close. Look at that. Shallow line.
They're going to get the white flag. There'll be one left to go. As he moves along, tries for John Cox. Is he going to do it? The white flag out. This is the final lap.
Going down into the first turn. What? No. Gordon held him off there going into that first turn.
Over the roar of the engine, you can hear the 400,000 people going hoarse.
All right.
No one has ever seen this before in Indianapolis.
This is the back straight, Jim. There's 2 turns to go now. Mears behind, and he's again trying to slipstream it.
John Cox did a good job of staying ahead of him in turn 1 when he made that move there.
Good. That was brilliant. That was brilliant.
Not quite over. John Cox still with the lead.
Here it comes
again.
For
the finish line. He's still closing. That's his wife.
It's too late now. You only got to pray. Look at that.
Here you